I tell people if I'm speaking to them that I've been asked to come here to rewire your brains. That we need to think in a different way, because thinking a different way and using language in a different way creates a new reality. That we don't need language we don't need the word table for this. This would exist even though there's no word table. Words like quality, value, waste, these are entirely social constructions. So we all need to speak to one another about what the hell is going on inside here and how we change that. And that's what's meant by a learning organization. I was Chief Knowledge Officer, a title I first heard in Washington when a woman from industry said, "Oh, I'm the Chief Knowledge Officer." And that, in a way, is the reason I liked that term was that the Chief Finance Officer was clearly responsible for one resource, but no. So I started to think of knowledge as a resource. And of course, when we set up Space Medicine and the Cochrane collaboration, I was creating new forms of knowledge. But that's only one. See, there's three types of generalizable knowledge. But knowledge from data, we call stats or information. Knowledge from research, we call evidence, and knowledge from experience. And the debate in the health service is almost always about the resource called money, whereas I said, well, there's also a resource called knowledge. And it also pays respect to people to say that whatever you learned, the world is changing. Obviously, environmental issues are one major stimulus, but everything is changing. What's going to be the implications of the wars that are taking place in our economy and refugees and a whole variety of things? So the world is changing, and what we learn at university is only the start of it. Well, let's ask ourselves, we can assume that we're not meeting needs because no health service on earth has ever done so. So let's start looking outwards, not inwards. Well, if I had the power to do so, I'd probably pick inequity as a key issue. So it might be there are things you could do to get people to think in a different way by focusing on the population, on equity, and carbon.